Walk.
Episode 17.
Nice farmhouse, eh? What do you think?
This place looks like it just grew straight out of the earth. There's moss on the roof.
The graffiti didn't grow out of the earth.
Nor did the guns round the back. Watch yourself, guys.
God, chillax. You'll find so long as I'm with you. Oi, Bobby! You're in, mate?
Who's asking?
Well, hello there. No one mentioned there was beautiful girls living here.
Who's asking for Bobby?
Oh, right, yeah. Tell him it's Aaron from Feltham. He'll know who I am.
Wait here.
You're from Feltham, near Hounslow. My dad used to live near there.
No, I just live in Feltham for a bit. That's where her Madge likes to put you when you've been naughty.
Hey, yeah. Good to see you. Didn't know you was out.
Yeah, I got loose a couple of months ago. But listen, man, I've got a business prop for you. Look. Got some choice bud here. Plus, seed to grow your own. Premium stuff. And it's all yours for a little bartering.
Whoa. That's a nice haul. Where's it from?
Some grow a few miles that way.
Unique seed from those guys. Lucky you weren't shot in the knees, mate. Respect. Those guys don't sell to anyone. Premium supply, huh? What do you want for it?
Food, man. Anything that's easy to carry.
That's a big ask right now, man. With the lights out.
You saw I was in Inverness. The UN will be dropping crates of food all over the place in a couple more days. Come on, you owe me after I had your back against Rue and Baker.
I don't know.
One thing the UN aren't going to be dropping. Ganja. This choice.
Fine. Come on in. We got some to spare. Suppose you'll all want a bed for the night too, huh?
Oh, man, you have read my mind.
Do we really have to keep walking, Charlie? Even in the rain? Haven't seen anything of the police or the burn for ages now.
I'm sorry. The faster you get away from this area, the less likely you'll encounter more police on the lookout for you.
Not feeling full of beans, Sams. Funny. I am on the top of the bloody world.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, since you ask. The lovely Patagonian me.
Patagonia?
She named herself. Parents called her Audrey. I mean, honestly. Anyway, the lovely Patagonian me had a lot of fun last night after the rest of you went to bed. You know how it is. Never see each other again, one fleeting night.
One not-so-fleeting case of the clap.
I resent that. Just because you and Paul here haven't managed to get your arses in gear and just admit you've got the hots for each other, doesn't mean the rest of us can't have some fun. Am I right, Walker? Walker knows what I'm talking about.
What do you...
Guys, am I seeing things, or are those street lights up ahead? Working street lights?
Oh, yeah. Hey, they managed to get the power back on. We're saved. Train from here to London, there by tonight.
We're going to Geneva,
No.
if you remember?
There's no way. No normal generator could have survived the EMP.
Maybe they brought a new one in. On horse and cart? From America?
That sounds even less likely than you and Paul admitting you want to jump each other. Right then. Walker, how about you and me walk on ahead and we all check out this miracle town with electricity?
Go on, but be careful.
Everything looks tremendously normal. No rioting, no broken windows. There aren't even any cars in the streets.
Or if there were, someone's towed them away. It's been more than a week, you know.
The people look fine. Like before all this happened. Out for a pleasant afternoon of window shopping. And those tables. Is that a cafe? They're having tea at a cafe.
So the shops are open?
The return of capitalism. We really are back in the 21st century.
As long as we're here, if they've got power, we can find somewhere to open up that USB key from Jackson's backpack. Maybe in that cafe.
Be careful, Emma. Something weird is going on here.
We'll be fine, Charlie. Oh, you, with the tomatoes. Is your shop open?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
How is it you have power when nobody else does?
Nobody else has. We all have power. Look around.
No, he means outside of your town. There's no power outside.
Is that so?
There's been a pulse, like it in Venice. Are you telling me you had no idea?
Aye, the lights flickered a bit a week or so ago, but the town council made sure everything was up and running again in no time. We have gas to cook with from propane tanks, water from standpipes. Nothing to worry about, miss. That's the magic of cooperation and working to serve the greater good. Now, can I help you with anything today?
But can we just get something to eat, guys? I'm starving. And that cafe has scones that look just like Mrs. McCarty's.
Starved? Oh, well, have an apple, young man. And, let's see, a few bars of chocolate for a treat, some carrots for your eyesight. A growing boy like you needs some milk too.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any cash on us to pay for any of this.
Oh, nonsense. It's for the greater good, you know. There's no need for money between friends. Not in Selkirk.
That was really nice of him. Much too nice. Walker, I know you exude an aura of trustworthiness, but do you think the CIA has planted a whole village here?
I simply can't believe he had no idea what's going on in the rest of the world.
Seemed a bit thick to me.
Some people just don't pay attention to the outside world, I suppose.
But even so, wouldn't they hear about big news like that from someone who did?
Yo! Feast your eyes on that Scottish fox.
What? Are you talking about those kids hanging around on the corner?
Yeah, that girl with the curly hair. Just, you three wait back here a sec, alright? I don't want you cramping my style. I'll be back. Hey! Hey there, hot stuff. What's your name?
I'm Bonnie.
Good to meet you. You're a real looker. Hey, nice watch you have there.
Thanks. It was a birthday present from my nan.
Oh, that's nice. Wish I had a watch like that.
You need one?
I do. I really, really need it. I bet you love helping other people to get things they really, really need. Don't you, buddy?
I love to serve the greater good. It's yours.
Yeah? Thanks a million. Bye now.
Did that really just happen?
Yeah. Either I'm a lot more charming than I thought I was, or there's definitely something funny going on in Selkirk.
Hair loss is not just your grandpa's problem. 2/3 of all men start losing their hair by age 35 and turn to all sorts of weird coloring products and conditioners to try and hide the damage. 4Hims is a new wellness brand for men that knows it's way easier to keep the hair you have than to replace the hair you've lost. It's a convenient, online, one-stop shop for advice and doctor-approved solutions for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. You can save hours that you'd spend standing in line at the drugstore or clinic with 4Hims. All you have to do is answer a few simple questions and a doctor will prescribe you exactly what you need to keep you looking and feeling great. Our listeners get a trial month of everything you need to keep your hair for just $5 right now while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to 4hims.com/walk. That's FORHIMS.com/walk. 4hims.com/walk.
Go and give her the watch back, Aaron. It's not right stealing from these people.
Didn't steal it, mate. She handed it over to me fair and square. You saw?
She's clearly not right in the head, Aaron. It's not okay.
Nothing in any medical literature I can find would explain this degree of suggestibility.
Maybe I just am that charming.
More likely they've all got malaria C and it sent them crazy.
Malaria C would make them lose control of their vocal cords.
Yes, I was being
I
sarcastic.
hate to say this, but do you think we should go and ask at the police station? See if they've noticed anything weird?
Haven't seen any posters with your picture on, Walker, but to be on the safe side, you and Emma head out through the wood while the others go talk to the police.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is creepy. But I don't know. I just really want it to be real, you know? That there could be a place like this where everything is all right and we could stay here.
Paul and Aaron are chatting to the police now. No one's suspicious.
No one in this town is suspicious at all. If they turn out to be just this nice, can't we stay for a few days?
We need to move on, Emma.
Yeah, moving on. I keep thinking about all the people we've moved on from. That woman who you said gave you your device, Walker. What was her name? Fiona? And Jo. God knows where she is now or what's happening to her. And Adebayo. Turned out to be a good guy, but they shot him when they found out he'd been helping us. And Lawrence. I still sort of miss the Lawrence I thought he was, you know? And Stanton. Never even found out what happened. And
Jackson?
yeah.
I know not everyone is fascinated by electromagnetic fields, but that's fascinating.
What's fascinating?
You just passed something. Must have been somewhere in the long grass. That was emitting a very strong electrostatic signal. Nothing I've ever seen before.
Probably channeling Vril from inside the earth. Actually, even I don't believe that. I don't know. Something to protect this place from the EMP?
Maybe. Sounds like Paul and Aaron have got what we need. Apparently everyone in this village is exceedingly grateful to the leader of the town council, who lives in a house just outside town. They're sending a local councillor to escort you there. And Aaron has a nice new satchel courtesy of a policeman who reckoned he needed it.
Rendezvous with Aaron, Paul and this councillor on the way to the town council leader's house then. Come on, Walker.
Didn't say we should bring any strangers who came to Selkirk asking questions. She just lives in a wee place in the woods, just at the edge of town.
Your council leader sounds like a very persuasive woman.
Oh, yes. She's worked so hard for us. You know, she's practically given herself a nervous breakdown more than once, working for us. Poor Annie.
And she's been here for months?
She moved to town, when was it? A couple of months ago, maybe. Feels like forever. Yes, it was then she told us all about her psychological research at the very first council meeting. And it was very convincing.
Asked you all to chip in with a little donation, did she?
Oh, no. She didn't want any payment. She just explained how important it was to serve the greater
good. Yes. And you all decided to just appoint her leader of the town council, did you? Without an election?
No. Council member Rogers resigned immediately so we could have an extraordinary election.
Which she won uncontested.
Oh, yes. We all agreed. She said her tests on the town council showed that she could really improve community cohesiveness.
What sort of tests?
Oh, you know how it is. She said she had to try out a few different things before she hit on exactly the right way to proceed. Oh, there were wires and flashing lights and electromagnetic fields. And at one point, she put me in a trance. Can you imagine?
Electromagnetic fields. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Come in. Annie, we have some visitors for you.
Wow. This is, not what I expected.
Yeah. When they said she lived in a hut in the woods...
It's impressive, I'll grant you. With the 3-story glass walls and the weathered oak timbers and the magnificent setting in woodland and the pristine grounds being tended by a team of gardeners and the...
The air in this room smells of... It's like honey.
That, my friend, is the smell of money. Look at this place. It is sweet.
welcome. Welcome to Selkirk. We're always so glad to have visitors. I'm Annie, leader of the town council.
Annie, I just have to tell you, this is a really nice house you have here. I don't suppose that if I said I needed it...
Come for a walk through the grounds with me, and I'll explain everything.
Hey, are you feeling obedient at all? Like you want to do things for the greater good?
Not me. I kind of want to ask one of those gardeners for their coats, though. Mine's lost all its waterproof.
I mean, I like her. She seems very nice. And I've enjoyed seeing her gardens and hearing about how happy the town is, but I don't feel any different, no.
What are you all whispering about? Come over here. I have something to show you.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Is the thing she wants to show you her enormous cauldron?
Charlie, just because you can't handle us being friends with another beautiful woman...
So, you see what we've done here in Selkirk. Unlike so many other places, we've worked together these past few months. Our people are fed, our streets are clean, we've got our generators working again. This kind of teamwork doesn't happen by chance. It needs a few simple interventions.
Like a ritual with a cockerel at midnight, or...
Everyone who comes to Selkirk decides they want to stay here, you know. I expect you want to stay here too.
Actually, we have to be moving on.
Hear the woman out, Paul.
Aaron, I knew you'd understand. I've got a little... Well, it's a special treat for you. A sort of chat. Just look into my eyes, Aaron, and I'll... Oh.
This could be it.
Yeah, I know. When you look at my eyes, you think they're blue, but actually they're green.
You're Aaron. You're a friend of Charlie.
I don't know who that is, love. Some bloke?
I didn't know she'd found friends too. Has she put herself inside your head yet?
Oi, let go! You're hurting me!
I can see her there, behind your eyes, Charlie. Charlie!
What's going on?
I don't... It can't be.
We can't let you go, Charlie. Not now I've found you after all this time.
That's not... It's not her.
Annie, Did you draw this picture of Charlie and Soleil?
Charlie, they took you when the dead ones were gone. And I've been Soleil and I don't want to be. They ate me up. She put me in her brain. Oh God, please. You have to help me. Someone else is inside my head. Please.
This is freaking me out. What is going on?
You have to get out of here. She knows you're here. Now I've seen you, she'll interrogate me. She'll know where to find you.
Who will?
Charlie, don't you recognise your own sister? Little Annie, Marianne.
What the hell is...
You've got to get away from here. Come with me. The woods, now. There are soldiers to the east and south, but if you stay on this path, you'll be all right.
Annie? Can you hear me? I'm talking to you through Walker's device.
Charlie, they're trying to kill me, Charlie. We have to hide. Come and run away with me.
It's... Whatever Soleil's done to her has sent her mad.
Yeah, we can tell. So this isn't your sister, right?
I have so many things to tell you. So many.
She looks nothing like her. Only the charm was the same. She always could wind people round her little finger.
Could she have... I don't know. Could she have had plastic surgery?
It would have to have been a very extensive procedure.
I want to die. Please.
Charlie, your talking to her is upsetting her. Let us try. Annie, we know you're scared, but you're okay. We won't let anything bad happen to you.
My daddy let them hurt me.
I have a little daughter myself, you know. I'd die before I let anything hurt her. And I won't let anything happen to you. Okay?
Okay.
What's going on here, Annie? You can tell us.
Soleil sent me here. to carry her message. I agreed to it. She said she could do something to me so that I would understand her more perfectly, so I could teach others.
How are you controlling the people in Selkirk? Is it something to do with the transmitters we found up in the woods?
Please, I can't hold her back for much longer. The transmitters are... You can't let Soleil get hold of your devices. You mustn't.
No worries, love. We don't intend to.
No, listen, I know what she's planning. It's much worse. Worse than death. Death would be easy. You have to destroy those devices you're carrying rather than let her get them. Promise me.
We can't just...
Please.
I promise.
Go down this path. Go. Please, don't look back.
I hate this.
We all hate this, sweetheart.
But I hate this more than you hate this. Bet you anything.
I don't think that's possible. I think I hate it most of all. At least you like the outdoors, Paul. And Walker, you're clearly the hardy type. You'll rough it if necessary. And at least, sorry, but Aaron, at least you're used to being chased by the police and dogs and pot growers and meeting weird people living in houses with backplane who suddenly revert to childhood for no reason. Well, maybe not so much the last one.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened at that place. Annie wasn't Soleil. But all the stuff with the drawing...
So what do you think it was? It must have been Annie that George met.
I suppose so. Unless she was an army of disturbed young women running around the countryside. Those transmitters we found in the forest must have something to do with it. Maybe that's how they did that kind of mind control on the people of Selkirk.
Charlie, no offence, love, but what you're not telling us could fill the Albert Hall. I'm along for the ride and I'll get off when the ride stops being fun, but can't you tell these guys what's going on?
I don't know.
You do though, don't you? Walker told us a bit about that tunnel under Edinburgh, and Professor Foster who worked with your dad, and the recordings of Soleil. She must have been using one of these devices, mustn't she?
I don't know. I don't know what she did. I have no idea how Selkirk... I don't know how Soleil could have done it. We'd need to get a look inside one of those transmitters to start to work it out. I don't know what Soleil has done. I haven't even spoken to her for ages.
But you were involved in the same project. Did your dad do something to you?
Emma, when we first started talking, I asked you not to ask about this.
Well, I'm asking about it now.
It's not one of your weird conspiracy theory nut ideas, Emma.
It's not one of my...
Girls! We can work this out.
Don't call us girls!
Whoa, okay.
Guys, we're exhausted. We've been chased by the police and drug growers and met some very weird people, but it looks like we've shaken off the burn for a while. We need a break, Charlie. We're low on supplies, we need somewhere we can get food, have a bath, and sleep in a bed. We need to stop. For a while.
Haven't got anywhere within 30 miles.
Oh, that's just bloody typical of you.
Wait, girls. Women. Listen, need a bed, hot showers, food.
No more drug dealers, Den's okay? I found something at that last place that I thought was talcum powder and... it wasn't talcum powder.
Nah, I've got something much better than that. I know people. Now walk this way.